stuff going on in the world. World War III about to happen. Jesus is coming back. The Jews are forcing it, although they don't believe in Jesus. While they're trying to kill the Shiite Muslims because they don't like each other. I was listening to a video. I was listening to it. InRange TV did a video, and when the dude said it, I was like, damn, why didn't I think about that? He was talking about Doge and all the data mining they were doing with the government and all these agencies, how they were just taking all this data and compiling it, and but our spending bill didn't go down. It actually went up. Elon plays as if he's mad when the whole time Elon knew it wasn't going to go down. It was never intended to go down. It was never about finding wasteful spending. It was about mining your data in all these different agencies and then handing off that data to Palantir to create targets. That's what Palantir does. And to spy on the American public. That's what the government had the data everywhere, but they just didn't know how to compile it in order to be able to interpret it the way that they want to, which means they wasn't able to figure out who was a friend or a foe or who was against them or whatever you want to say, who was going to be a target. So now they're they got all Palantir on board, and the whole country bit into it. I didn't give a shit one way or another what they were doing until the guy from InRange TV mentioned that. And then they have, all the protests that magically start, so nobody pays attention to that. What's going on with the whole Palantir deal? Now your savior and Trump in charge is wanting to keep tabs on every single person in the country. This AI shit is insane. And that new spending bill, they're trying to make it law that no state can regulate AI for the next decade. You know why they want that? So that they can do whatever they want. They can take it as far as they want to go with it. I mean, to the point of like Minority Report kind of shit. If you don't think that's going to happen, you're tripping. Then you have the protests going on. So, and I truly believe that it's a false flag. And people hear false flag and they're like, oh, they're really going on, watch the TV. That's not what I'm saying. I'm sure people are really getting hurt, and there's buildings really being burned down, and cop cars really being burned. All that's really happening. But somebody made that happen for a purpose that you're not seeing. That's what a false flag is. And everybody's paying attention to that, not paying attention to the Palantir shit. And then you have Israel gets the green light by the U.S. to bomb Iran because, how many fucking times in the past 20 years, listen, I know of at least 3 or 4 times I've heard Netanyahu give the same speech about how if we invade this, the U.S. needs to invade this country, or we need to invade this country to put a stop to world terrorism. And if we just do this one last country, that'll put a stop to world terrorism. That is an enemy of Israel, is what we are. And a lot of people's sons and daughters and husbands and brothers and dads died for Israel. If you don't think they're the fucking most evil people on earth, you are tripping. You are you're worthless. They're going to have you fight their wars and risk your life and kill other people for their agenda. And then we're handing billions of dollars off to them. So they don't want Iran to have nuclear weapons. It's been the same shit over and over. I mean, Iran has been days from having a nuke since like 1992. Same thing. They're days from having a nuclear weapon. Listen, man, every sovereign country has the right to have nuclear tech if they are the ones doing it. They have the right to steal the tech, like Israel did. Like Israel stole the tech from the United States. It's a true story. Nobody was talking about that. Israel's not supposed to have nukes. They do 90 of them at least. We know that as a fact. It's a violation of law. They don't want Israel to have it. Why? Because then they can keep their foot on Israel's neck, or on Iran's neck. I'm sorry, on Iran's neck, and the people can be oppressed there. They can not have cleaner energy, and they cannot have as much power. They cannot become more modern. They cannot make more money, and all these things. This list of things that Israel wants to keep their boot on Iran's neck over. In the U.S., like the little fucking bitch in charge he is, what does Trump do? Gives them the green light. Not only gives them the green light, but then they're shooting Iranian missiles out of the sky from ships out in the what's the name of that body of water? Doesn't matter. And everybody's against them. You can look at ABC News where they have any pictures of Iran being bombed, or Iraq being bombed, or Israel being bombed. Everybody, dude. I mean, but it's not going to change nothing. You know why? Because the government's going to tell you to kick rocks. It's going to do what it wants. You can't. You're a bigot. You're an anti-Semite. Shut up. I mean, why do you think they've been pushing this you're an anti-Semite shit for so long? Well, yeah, I'm not a Semite. Yeah, therefore I'm anti-Semite. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. But why do you think they've been pushing like they did like the racist shit for a long time? Because it's planned, man. These fuckers have a plan, and you're not involved in it, other than your blood, sweat, and tears making them richer. But anyway, I gotta go. You all have a good day, and call your congressman and tell him to tell President Trump that Israel's evil because he's too fucking stupid to see it for himself. All your money going to kill all those people. Same thing with the Gaza. I gotta go.